Yo guys, what are you saying? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going through a play to earn game that goes by the name of FleetWood, a project with some huge potential. It's got a doxxed team and I'm mentioning it to you in really early stages before it gets all the attention and before it actually explodes. So if you do enjoy this alpha and this early sort of calls on these projects, please do go ahead and subscribe to the channel and hit the bell so you don't miss out on any of my future content. With that being said, the project is currently on 300 followers on Twitter and it's got about 2,600 on Instagram. Really early stages for this project, but they've got already a really strong tight-knit community. Now if you go to the About Us in the FleetWood website, which by the way, the website will be linked down below, just like the Discord, Telegram, website, Twitter, Instagram will all be in the description, so make sure to check it out after this video. But you can actually see here they are completely doxxed, the founder, co-founder and marketing partner, and you can actually see the LinkedIn is linked to the website. I've also managed to talk to the founder and I've got to say the transparency was great. I've got to learn about the game mechanics, exactly how you'll be able to play the game, and I'll be explaining you a lot of this alpha later on in this video, so definitely stay tuned. Now they also have a YouTube channel where they already released some clips of the game and also some NPC and character clips which you guys can go ahead and see, and they also have a full AMA, which in my opinion is really important, with the face on and everything, being completely transparent on their plans on this game. So if you want to get a more transparent view or from the founders itself, definitely check out the video. It will be in the description. Have a listen. Definitely a lot to go through in there. Now with that being said, I'm going to tell you about the game and what these guys have been working on and why I'm personally so excited. If you couldn't tell already from my voice, but you can actually see here what is FleetWood. So FleetWood is a play to earn game, but they're doing everything a little bit more differently. Starting with the game genre, FleetWood is inspired by games across multiple genres such as tower defense, RTS, RPGs, MOBAs, battlegrounds and sandbox creators. The result is a combination of the best of these worlds, fast-paced closed game loop with a diverse and complex gameplay driven by a clear progression system, which is something we are yet to see with any sustainable project recently. All the crypto, DeFi, NFT games recently, they are not really progressing. You can't actually grow your NFTs, get them stronger. They are extremely boring and their only incentive is to actually make money and not actually have fun, which is a massive shame as the whole point of games is to have fun. And in this case, FleetWood would be trying to actually integrating that with the money earning aspect and also having progression, which will obviously make it more competitive and fun. Now the game modes will be closed game loops that prioritize fast-paced gaming, which in my opinion is the most fun bit of gaming. When it's fast-paced, quick, you gotta be as skillful as possible in a short span of time. It will obviously be much more harder, which will obviously make it harder and competitive. Now there's PvE mode, for example, which forces players to strategize on which towers to build and when, while simultaneously managing other resources and units. Players have to also control their hero and work along with the team to defeat the oncoming waves whilst protecting their towers, structures and vulnerable units. You can actually see here the economy in FleetWood will also be the gameplay system, which will be made up of multiple layers and components. For example, the reward system here you can see that will be influenced by many factors like the player's contribution in game, the team honor scoring and the hero progression, which I do want to talk about as it's really important. The hero that you actually end up buying, so the NFT you buy, will actually be able to be progressed and made more valuable as you play the game. So you'll be actually be able to sell the NFT on in the marketplace for a higher price, for a profit. So obviously it brings the incentive where you actually have to play the game, which just makes it that much more fun. And they do mention the higher the hero ranking and level, the higher the rewards will be, which obviously there'll be an incentive for you to actually keep the NFT. So there's going to be a scarcity of NFTs actually listed, as people would obviously want to keep hold of them to earn the most amount of rewards. And you can also see here the players that are dedicated, that actually grind, which actually, trying the game to improve their skills, will obviously be rewarded the most as they will be playing the most. Now the end goal for FleetWood is to create fun but diverse game ecosystem, which again we're yet to see in the play to earn space, which is obviously really unfortunate. We've seen a bunch of games try it, but they haven't been sustainable and just haven't worked. But you can also see here the game ecosystem will be split up into casual play, competitive play, custom games and so on, really reminding me like a game like Fortnite. They are going to have a lot of different modes like creative mode, they're also going to have battle royale, and you also see there's going to be a room for crypto investors to benefit from without diving deep into the game, by utilizing things such as hero renting, asset creations, collecting and much more, a bit like the scholarship system in Axie Infinity, where you might not have time to play the game, so you can actually get others to actually rent your hero to someone else that might not want to buy it or might not be able to afford it, to actually play for you and actually still receive a percentage. With that being said, they also give us an overview of the game, economy and creation. So for the game, you can see here, for solo starting point, it'll be easy to grasp, as obviously you'll be able to practice and train. PvE will be a high skill cap. PvP will also give you an account progress system, which will obviously make your NFTs and heroes more valuable. And the closed game loop will obviously have a lot of different factors like character loadout systems, in-game level systems, resource management, unit management, team play driven, which is going to be the PvE aspect. They also are going to have different map and difficulties, which is going to be exciting. Variety of enemy types, bosses and mini bosses, complex reward systems, which just makes it that bit more fun, as the people that do get involved won't just get involved for the money aspect, but also having fun aspect and actually being competitive and enjoying the game. Right then, with that being said, as we head over to the economy tab, you actually get to see they'll have their own in-game token. There's a bit like the love potion in Axie Infinity. They'll have an in-game token that is going to be fueling the ecosystem, and they will also have all NFTs on-game token. Basically means all the NFTs will actually be registered in game once the game actually launches. That's a more simple way to put it, but they're going to be tracked in the back end. Once the game comes out, your NFT will be registered in the game in the same wallet for the character you actually bought. And one thing they do mention here in the note, you can see here that until the game is launched, NFTs will be sold on a third-party platform or chain, and the NFTs will be unlocked in-game characters upon the game release, which is what I just mentioned. Also, they mentioned that they will have stable starting NFTs. Now let me get into a bit more detail, as it is really important. So once the game is out, all rank 1 common heroes, selected builders, harvester variants, which are going to be the 3 different type of character variants, will all be stable NFTs, meaning they will have a fixed fiat price always, and they'll also be your base starting zone, so you can actually progress through gameplay and unlock other characters if you don't have the money to invest. So let's say even if Ethereum ends up going, I don't know, in the bull market ends up going 2-3x from this point, it will still be $400 worth of fiat in Ethereum, so it will always be a fixed stable price. Of course, we haven't got too much context on how all this is going to work, as it is really early stages. However, we are sure going to be finding out while on the way to the game being released. As we head over to the creation tab, we actually get to see a lot of different paths you can take and create custom games, host custom games, join custom games, and different ways to actually earn, as you will actually have the chance to make custom games within the Fleetwood game. So you'll be able to actually host it, license it, and other people can also buy and sell the different maps and custom modes, which is obviously really cool, as you'll be able to make money by actually playing, which is actually pretty cool, as this has happened before and it's worked really well in the creative mode in Fortnite. They're trying to take a similar path but do it in their own way in the Fleetwood ecosystem, as you are going to be earning directly with crypto. And you can see here you'll be able to join these custom games, host, license and sell these games so other people can be hosts. With that being said, let's start off with the first type of character, which is the hero. There's going to be the main character type. There's going to be different type of heroes, of course, and some of them have also been revealed in their social media, so definitely check it out. Links to those will be in the description, of course. Now, the main character, the hero, will actually be really important and will be the main character, as I mentioned, and it is going to help you navigate through the progress of the game. It's actually the same for builders and harvesters as well. There's going to be different types of builders and harvesters. There's simply just character types, so there's going to be a lot of different versions of heroes, different rarities and uniqueness. They also have an in-game sort of gameplay of it, just jumping about here, but they go through all the detailed info about the character, the core metrics, the variant rankings, attainability and rewards. They go through a lot of info. I won't go through in too much detail, as we'll be here all day and you guys will probably fall asleep, but definitely if you're going to be playing the game, it's worth just checking out the website in the description to be on top of it. They go through the ranks, the hero levels, classifications, stats, lore, rank evolution, and yes, they will have different laws, different factions and groups. Then variants, you can actually go ahead and see. That being said, they also have a tab on variants, definitely important for you guys to read through it pause the video if you have to, but basically you can actually go ahead and see the higher the rank you go, the scarcer and rarer your hero and NFT will get. You can see here if you go over rank +4 evolution, you can see the legendary, it will have 12.5% supply, which is obviously a really low amount. And rank 1 warrior has an infinite amount, rank 2 elite has 35%, rank 3 ascend 30%, and it keeps getting lower. Now we actually also have a builder, that's the second NFT character. So to go into more info about the builder, again, feel free to pause the video or check out the website to go through it. They go through the variants as well. Here's a bit different, so they have 20%, 30%, and 50%. 50% going to the common, 30 to rare, and epic being the most rarest with 20% of supply being epic. They also go through into a bit more detail with crafted variants, legacy variants, generated variants, which are really important if you want to understand the game, and attainability and rewards, where they go through the different rewards you will actually be getting by having one of these builder NFTs. The last character they do mention is the Harvester. The Harvester is the third and final NFT character, and we part every player's arsenal. This is actually going to be one of those characters, a bit like the Barbarians in Clash of Clans, I guess. One of those that everyone will actually have. So you can see here the Harvester is the third and final NFT character, and we part of every player's arsenal. It's going to be something that everyone's going to have a bunch of. Harvesters do all the grilling and dangerous work, and whilst they are less sophisticated when compared to the other characters, they're just as integral to the game. As we know, Barbarians can be really important in a game like Clash of Clans. A bit like in other games, you might need something a bit smaller, but it's definitely really important. So in-game harvesters will collect different resources depending on the faction they belong to and the structure they're assigned to. Harvesters will be the main target for a lot of the enemy types, as they're going to be scattered around anywhere. But you guys get the idea. These are going to be a bit like the Barbarians from Clash of Clans. Now these will also have rarity systems. They're going to be more rarer than the others. So they have epic variant with 20% supply, 30% to rare, 50% to common, and in tier 2 it's a bit similar, but obviously it's going to be higher tier. And with that being said, guys, all the links to the project will be down below, including the YouTube, Discord, Telegram, Instagram, and Twitter. I definitely recommend you to join the Telegram and Discord community and just give them a follow on Twitter so you stay updated on everything that's going down on the project. The mint cycle will be split into different rounds. The first round will be coming in the next month in September, so not long to go at all. With that being said, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. It's been your boy Crypto Alert. Peace.